Welcome back to the Silence Challenge, and it is our final day together today. So if you are just finding this, you're just seeing this pop up, this is day 32 of 32 days of finding silence in our own way. This book is by Erling Kagi, who is a Norwegian explorer that discovered silence on his expeditions of days by himself in the Antarctic and in other places, and just began exploring the inner silence as well as the external silence. So it really fits well with everything that I do in my yoga practice and my own spiritual journey and what I help other people with. And I've really enjoyed sharing this instead of just reading it myself with anyone that wants to follow along. So this is day 32. So if you want to do the whole journey and read along or listen along to the book, just scroll back to the beginning and start there. So every day we've been doing a little bit of silence, and we've just been building up from 30 seconds to today's finale of 5 full minutes. So not long. And my hope is that if you enjoy the experience of slowing down a little bit, stepping back, stepping off the rat race, the train, you can do this a little bit more on your own in the future. So this is our conclusion. Listen in to this short chapter as usual, and we will just sit together for 5 minutes and enjoy the silence. Most of the people I meet have enough knowledge to fill 9 lives. There has never been a book written that can tell you more than what you yourself have experienced. So, take a deep breath. Not much is required to understand silence and how you can take pleasure in shutting out the world. This bit of knowledge, as the poet Olav H. Haig writes, is something which your heart has always possessed. When it comes to the punch, there's so little left to do, and that tiny bit the heart has always known. Read that again. When it comes to the punch, there's so little left to do, and that tiny bit the heart has always known. Which paths lead to silence? Certainly trips into the wild. Leave your electronics at home. Take off in one direction until there's nothing around you. Be alone for 3 days. Don't talk to anyone. Gradually you will rediscover other sides of yourself. The most important thing, however, is not what I believe, but that we each discover our own way. You, my own 3 daughters, me, all of us have our own paths. Svar Marga, follow your own path. It is easier to find silence than many people think or believe. And neither professors, psychologists, Pascal, Cage, nor a father of 3 like me are able to fully explain everything in words. It feels good to wander on your own. Fortunately, there's no magic spell. I had to use my legs to go far away in order to discover this, but I know that it is possible to reach silence anywhere. One only need subtract. You have to find your own South Pole. And the final chapter that we are going to do as part of this today's ending is chapter 33, which is just a blank page, which is beautiful, I think. And an image from the book. So we are going to sit together for 5 minutes. And I think that final chapter is just really beautiful, summing up what we know inside is we have to find our own silence. We have to experience it. And when we talk about things like this and we try and find words to describe what meditation feels like, what it feels like to feel in a peace, what it feels like to be peaceful, it's the finger pointing to the moon. It's kind of like not possible to put things in words. So that's why we're doing the silence together, so that you can experience it. Don't just listen cognitively and try and understand. Just sit quietly. Just take a moment away from everything else, the distraction, the input, and just breathe. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale together. And we will begin now. that is it. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's full 5-minute experience of silence. Let me know in the comments how you found this challenge, if you have found it really tough, actually really difficult to just sit with your own mind, your own thoughts. Today for me there is birds outside my window. I feed with like bird food sometimes, but I've not been putting that out as much of late, with food being abundant in the summer. But you know the coconut shells that have like the fat inside? There's a family of blackbirds and robins that really love that, and it's right outside the window, and I do enjoy seeing, you know, the same birds coming day after day. And as I'm just sitting doing the silence, there's been one or two of the blackbirds that have come to the shop, if you like, and I feel like it might be empty because they've kind of come and then gone away, and I'm like, oh, bless them. So I will go outside and restock their shop now with a fresh coconut for them to enjoy. Let me know what you experienced today, and what, you know, if you would like me to do something else, maybe think about sharing from a different book. This one was perfect because it was just really small chapters, and it was, the silence was something that we could do together, but I'm happy to kind of share other things if that's something that you would like, meditation, breath work, things like that. So yeah, let me know. Have a lovely weekend if you're catching this on the Friday when it's recorded, or a lovely rest of day, and I will see you again soon. Maybe not tomorrow because we've done with this challenge, but I'll see you all really soon. Bye for now.